is the fly I'm going to tie for you today, the black fish finder Booby. So I shall get on with tying it. In the vise I've got a size 14 blob hook. It's in silver, so let's go on with tying her up. Right, first thing I'm going to tie in is the wire. So I've got thread halfway down. Get some nice tight turns on that. Just bring it back to there and come back up to about there. Next, you want some black marabou. Anybody's mate, as long as it doesn't bleed in your hands and leave you with black hands, it don't matter. So you're on about 2 pinches. Just bring it behind the eye where you've cut it off level and pulled all the rubbish out of it. A few nice tight turns on it. Let's have a look at her. Yeah, there's a couple of strands there, but I'll trim them after. Just wet it and start coming down the body, coming down the length of the hook. You don't want a massively long body, I'd say about there, because you still want a tiny bit of movement in that tail if you can get it. Right, next material you're going to use is the black dubbing. This is from Fish On. It's got a little bit of green flash in it, which is what I like that. So get yourself a pinch of that. Got about almost any black dubbing will do. If you've not got this, any fine black dubbing that will tighten, well, you can put it on and it stops pretty thin. You don't want a spiky dubbing for this fly. So just tap that up to there. So like that, so it just goes on like that. It's nice. That's the one. Right. You want a slight taper in your body. So just bring it to there and start building up. Don't let it get too loose. That'll do nicely. A few tight turns at the front. That'll do. Right, now bring your wire up. I was showing this fly in a match. He never said it had a name or where it had come from or anything, or whose it was. So I thought, wow, I'll tie it up. Chap, a lovely chap, can't remember his name now. It's nice when you're in a match and you can have an open boat and share flies. It's usually not in the first half of the match. It's usually the second half when they're either in front of you or you're in front of them and they want something. So, right, we've got that up. Just wet your fingers and pull all these little bits of fibre back. What's there? Right, next material we're going to tie in is UV enhancer flash. This is from Chuck and Duck. All it is UV. So I'm going to grab a small pinch, just bring her out, have a look. And I've got about 5 or 6 pieces there. That'll do it. Right, chomp them off. Put them down. Right. Trim them all so they're all level. And come in at the front. Catch it in on the top. Make sure it's not over the eye of the hook. Don't think we are. I think we're all right there. And get a couple of nice tight turns on that. And let it sit up a bit. You can make it kink down by just bending it like that. and she'll just sit down a bit better. Alright, wet your fingers, get your tail up, stretch it out, because you don't want to be going past the international rules if it's for a comp. Clip them off there. Right, what I'm going to do now is just put a hitch in this bit, because if your bobbin flies off, that flies off everywhere, you've got to start again. Right, that's that holding nicely. Right, next I want to tie some legs in. So you want some pheasant tail legs, and 6, 7, 8, however many you want to put in on it. Just try and part them a little bit and get a couple that size, and then the rest can sit where they want, because it sits right on the bend of the fly. So just bring my thread back up, catch them in on the bottom, get a couple of turns, have a look. I'm just going to bring them this way a little touch, that'll do me, and get a couple of few nice tight turns. Don't get too mad tightening it, because you'll snap them, because you're using nano silk. We're using nano silk. The more you put turns you put on it, it keeps it fairly thin. So we're down to that now. Right, next, what we're going to put in is a jungle cock on both sides. So I'm just going to tilt my vise while I do this bit, get it the right way around. Right, about there. A couple of turns on it. Whoa, that come through a bit too far. Let's just loosen that off. If it's not right first time, do it again. Don't be afraid. 2 turns, that's it. That's nice. And get a couple of 2 tight ones. You could probably do with, excuse fingers, a shade smaller. Bit of jungle cock on there, but I'm at the end of my cape, and what I've got, so I'll put this side on. Love that, lovely that. Just bend that back, cut it back. That's it, it's just like that. Right, now a couple of turns and bring your your thread towards the back of the head, just there, look. That's where you want to. Right, now we're going to put boobies on. Booby eyes, should I say. Let's see if we can get these in the centre first time. Oh, there's a miracle. Right, a couple of turns. I put a tiny bit of super glue, just a tiny bit. I'll put a touch on the head, just there, and a bit on the thread, just there. Oh, we've gone and cut them in half. That's nano silk for you. Have to watch them. Let's get them a couple of eyes and stick them on. Nano silk and booby eyes, not a good mix. Let's get another one. I just bought these the other day, so these are ready prepped. So not got time to do some. And these are from Kindle. Supplying 5mm booby eyes. So let's rescue this then. if we can. There, about centre. Right, let's try again. Tiny touch of super glue. Bit down there, I've already got some on the head bit. Let's just pull this down. The bobbin were a bit tight. I think that's what caused it to snap, pull through them and snap them. Bit of super glue on that bit. I'm going to just tighten up a touch. I'm going to loosen my bobbin off a touch. That'll do. Right, pull everything back. And get them up to there. And come one that way, two that way, three that way. And come the other side. And get one that way. Being careful not to catch your jungle cockeye in there or anything, or any of the legs. And go that way. One more turn, and that'll do me. And because that's got super glue on it, they won't move. They'll not move much anywhere. This is just a bit of bug off for the front for tying off. That's all that is. And just lengthen that. Come up. Let's pull them booby eyes back a touch. And that's that. We're in. Just snip it off. And we're done. And that is my, well, not mine. It's what I call the fish finder, black fish finder booby. This, when you're pulling it close to the surface, if it's out down below you, that little bit of UV wing, it'll pull them up and they'll come and they'll either have a go at this or whatever you've got above it. Cracking little fly. It only caught one fish when I was at Breng, but I don't think there were any fish in Breng last year, to be honest with you. So have a go at tying that, get a few of them in your box. If you enjoyed the tie and followed along with me, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. It'll help the channel grow. And it's on YouTube, John Kirk Fly Tying. Have a go at tying that, get some of them in your box. Thanks for watching.